Yo, what up, though, man? Rainwater, man, we back again, man. How you been?
Hey, I'm the king of this channel.
hey, facts,
Go
man.
tell Sean Cotton get his views up.
Hey, for sure, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm alright.
third time's a charm, man. A lot of things transpired since the last time we sat down and we talked. If you add those two videos together, we actually did over a million views on those two. But things that changed that came into a play that didn't exist at that time when we talked. Clubhouse became a place that was popping after that time.
I like Clubhouse.
What you think about Clubhouse? What's your opinions on it?
It was a networking situation. It brought a lot of people together, a lot of people that had issues. It let them speak their piece, without no interrupting. I had for about a month or two, I fell in love with Clubhouse.
Got you. So what we seen the rooms, man. Sometimes, when I jumped on it kind of late. But I didn't get it at first because, the rooms I was in, everybody was just kind of going at each other, man.
Yeah.
So, like, what about people coming face to face? Did issues get resolved, or do you feel like it just created more smoke?
Nah, it got a lot of people together. The people who kept on the issue after they got off Clubhouse, they had low self-esteem, and they probably felt like the person that said something about them was probably right. But we got down to real talent on there. Hell, my artists lost money going against a person that I didn't even know had talent. I couldn't get mad at a person sit there and say, they lost. You know what I'm saying? So,
So explain that. How did your artists lose money?
we was battling. We started a little situation where you put your song up and we pick random judges and put your money up. And you get about 5 judges and the best out of 5 win.
Oh, damn.
So, they didn't go off no views. They didn't go off no platforms. Is when I was straight talented up the song. This person can't even see your face on there. They don't know who you is. So, you just you had to go out straight talented. And I lost different artists. I gained the artist off of it that lost to one of my artists.
Got you.
I feel like, that person had a lot of talent. She just didn't know how to direct her talent to the best way she possibly could and get the best out of her situation. So I took it upon myself and I had gained the artist off that situation.
Got you. And so that artist that you gained off, it ended up being Pink Pressure.
Pink Pressure, yeah.
And was that already her name, or that's something that y'all kind of?
It was already her name. She already had her own personality, her own name. I like somebody who own character, and I just come up behind that and put the business behind it.
How do you feel about Pink Pressure as far as what is it about her that brings something unique to the industry?
Pink is Mo 3. Pink got the Mo 3 mind frame. She stand up for what she believe in. She'll argue up and down and just to get her point across, you can't just tell her anything because she ain't going for it. She came from the struggle. A lot of the other rap girls that came out the state of Texas came from good homes. So, Pink is coming from the point of view of a person who never had nothing.
Gotcha.
Who had to sleep in them hotels. You know what I'm saying? Just like on the nigga point of view.
Gotcha.
So she coming from that point of view that a female never talked about. And that's what made me fall in love with her music. Because I never heard a person would sit there and tell how that nigga hurt their feelings, how that nigga left her, how that nigga beat on her. A lot of the other females only talk about what they did in the bedroom, and it's a hot girl summer.
Gotcha.
But on the other side of that fence, it's a cold summer for some people.
Right, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? So I jumped into the other side of the fence, and I'm gonna make that work. And it's not easy because just like Mo 3 came in the game in the city of Dallas. It wasn't cool to speak about you being broke or sleep on the floor.
Right.
So I'm building on that project. I'm trying to get the music out there to the girls who grew up with nothing. You know what I'm saying? And going through pain and suffering. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. Because you know what? Like hearing a couple of records, and I was actually I tell people all the time, man, like, I don't know how my Snapchat turned into like a whole chat because it's
Yeah.
like a bunch of hoes, women selling pussy
Yeah.
on my Snap. But you know, sometimes I scroll through. I'm here for the show.
Yeah.
But came across one of the chicks was actually rapping Pink Pressure song
Yeah.
on the only actual Snap. And like you can actually see like it became female trap music.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That pain, that struggle. It's like, yo, and you seen this chick like really, you know what I'm saying, about it.
Pinko be big. Pinko be huge. Pink wake up every morning, got to check her sugar before she fall out. She got real bad diabetes.
Oh, man.
You know. And, you know, Pinko be huge one day because, you know, Pink going through the situation. You know, Pink been with me for about a month or two. I ain't even just wrapped my fingers around her yet. And, you know, I started the verses and she moved into her own apartment at the age of 19 and paying her own rent. You know, and so, and just our verses, you know, so, you know, Pinko be huge because there's a lot of girls that need to hear that pain and suffering.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
So with Clubhouse, you know what I'm saying, Tune, in a lot of ways, turned it up. You turned it up. It was always when I saw y'all is in the room, I'm popping in.
Yeah.
But out of that, like you said, some things don't get resolved even though you talk face to face on the app.
Right.
And the issue with you and Kenny B, like what exactly happened there? Because that seemed kind of left field for me.
I brought the hate out of them. You know, some people, you know, they want to be under my guidance and my directions and my, you know, my management. And, you know, I never said he was a bitch ass nigga, hoe ass nigga, nothing like that. I just said I don't like his style of rapping. You know, a lot of them people in Fort Worth, they misguided. It's a lot of talent out there. I like Fort Worth. You know, a lot of people don't know I grew up in Fort Worth a lot. You know, so so it's a lot of talent out there. But you know, sometimes they just be misguided. You know, their characters is always doing the same thing. You know, Kenny B got into it every time a project finna drop. He got into it with Dallas Global. He got into it with Real Tune. You know what I'm saying? He got into a Real Tune. Got into it with his old manager. You know, then came and got into it with me, and it's like it's a repeated situation when no one got touched or hurt.
Gotcha.
You know, it's like always a lot of arguing, a lot of phone play, but no one got touched or hurt. So a lot of people in Fort Worth just be misguided in their way of promoting themselves is through a lot of drama and beef. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And so, you know, even when Mo3 first went out there and got into it, when Yayo was like, it was uncalled for and we never knew what the situation was about. You know what I'm saying? So I mean it's a lot of talent out there, but you know, until they find that one person to guide them, you know, I'm not sure what to say about that situation, but can it be a good kid? You know, he just misguided and taking everything to the internet, you know. You know, we could have did anything we needed to do out the internet. You recorded me running around and down the internet in the airport, recording me yelling, running.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
So like, let's if you can go like a little bit in depth. Like, what was the actual altercation before leading up to the airport? Like, what really?
So I'm walking in the airport, you know. I see this individual waving at me, calling me over there. So, you know, I thought it was a stud. You know what I'm saying? And so close I get to it, like it's a real nigga with pink lips. And so I get up to him, you know, he talking this shit, you know. So I kind of whisper to him, I'm from laughing, you know. It's a lot of stuff going on, you know, with the whole situation. You know, so I'm trying to whisper to him and say, look, we flying the same place, you know, just calm down. We'll get to it. So he run off and go get his manager. You know what I'm saying? So the manager come over there and I said, "Why, like Jordan, look, tell your little partner to chill and I'm be in Vegas all weekend, you know, we were on the same plane, so you know, it's a time and place for that. You know, you got too many police and stuff in the airport, time and place for that. They get on the plane, we get out the plane, we fly all the way to Vegas, we get out the plane. He just running his mouth. To finally, he seen I was serious. Then whatever we finna do, we finna do. You got your bond money? I'm looking at his manager. You got his bond money? I could tell none of them got no bond money. You know, he ain't want to do nothing. So you know, at the time, you know, started talking about the other yellow nigga. Yeah. How this and that, and you know what I'm saying, how he did that and this and that to us. And finally, I'm past all that. So I'm chasing the little ass around the airport. He just recording me laughing and talking to the security guard come and tried to come talk to me. And he's recording, running off. I explained to him, I whispered to him before all this, like, bro, look, we can catch the same Uber, same taxi, we can go around and come do what you want to do. How you want to do it? You know what I'm saying? Two of y'all is one of me.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But y'all doing all this in the internet, all this on the airport and internet. So I understand what Motor is going through. You know, when you want a top dog and people feel like they left out of your situation, and their job is to try to pull you back towards down where they come from. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And you know, there's never been a promotion tactic for me. You know what I'm saying? Like the same little management group he under, you know, when K Breezy had her mixtape dropping, she did the same thing towards me, Sean Cotton, Mo 3, about the chains. You know?
I remember that. Okay. Yeah.
So they was
for
under
sure.
the same little, you know, management group. You know what I'm saying?
So you think it's a battery being put in Kenny B's back, like to say to do these things just to?
Yeah, because you know, like a year or two ago, he was in my inbox about me being his manager. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think, like, you know what I'm saying, because like you're not older and we know Kenny B, he young.
Right.
They internet babies. This is what they know. Like they don't know a time before internet.
So you know, I'd be damned if I see a young person go to the internet. I'd be damned. That'll make me. None of my artists will ever go to the internet with that goofy shit when you just seen this man. You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Like some stuff, you know, 3 hours went to the internet when he had to prove himself. 3 never just went to the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
7 done, you know, they had never even pink. You know, they search situations, but you know, as a manager, you know, you gotta explain to them when your artist is wrong. You know what I'm saying? 3 never went to the internet. He went to he went to internet to prove himself.
Gotcha. So what you're saying is 3 never went to the internet to initiate. He's kind of like you say. He's. I guess what you mean is he being in defense of his character when he go to the internet.
Yeah, that's
like,
the only time he ever went to the internet.
Gotcha.
When people would turn him down, so you know he started recording people on the phone.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I had to record Kenny B's managers to explain to the world that we wasn't trying to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? You kept walking towards us. We wasn't never trying to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so what made it? Because I guess I want to get the actual, like, I understand, like the actual story that made it get to just that point that he.
I asked his manager group on Clubhouse.
Okay.
Which one of them rappers over there had talent? You know, and it wasn't a shot to them; it was a shot to the representation over them.
Gotcha.
I like all of them. Either one of them people from Fort Worth come over here to meet, I'm gonna make them a whole star. You know, I just feel like that whole county out there. You know, they got a lot of stars.
Yeah.
They're just not represented right.
But you saying that, could you understand Kenny B or artists over there taking it as a slug towards them? Even though you were trying to kind of snub the managers?
Yeah, he felt left out though when you start talking about the dead and talk about other artists under me. Gotcha. Then you feel left out, and who colder than me and 7 is, different people that,
Gotcha.
Then that started turning to a personal reason within yourself. You know, you've been signed before, then dropped, and trying to rebrand yourself. Then you watch other rappers taking off.
Gotcha.
So,
So if you see a young cat that's kind of in the same position like Kenny B is in, who's facing those type of pressures of feeling like everything has to be documented online, like, what will you get that young person?
The realest situation they got out there right now is money Peanut butter.
Or Murder Game PB.
Murder Game Peanut Butter. See, I told Peanut Butter the same thing. And then I sit back and watch Peanut on Clubhouse. Told me shit sound the same, told him this and that, this and that. He made me a believer. Certain songs he came back with.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And so, sometimes what I learned about these days and time, a lot of rappers got low self-esteem. You can have a lot of views, you can have a lot of followers, but deep down inside, you got something within yourself that you're not proud of, and then you can't live with.
Isn't there anybody though who goes to the internet and even have to defend themselves because you worried about public perception? So even with a Mo3 who goes to the interview he may not initiate any internet stuff, but if he's going to defend his character on the quote unquote internet, does that mean there is some insecurity there that he is worried about what other people may think of him?
Sometimes it's about clearing your name. Sometimes it's about your livelihood and your you know what I'm saying? You gotta just let other people know the truth.
Gotcha.
You gotta understand people know that person is lying on you. Every time they try to tear down Mo3, and I say they doing me the same way. When you're on top, every time they try to tear you down, then the strong always survive.
That's real.
In this city, I see them do a lot of people like that. I see them do Baby like that. I see them doing a comedian like that. I see them do, if you the best rapper at the time, people got something to say.
Why is that? Why do you think the city has that type of mentality?
Because I'm never gonna say it's a hating city, but it's a competitive city.
Gotcha.
Let you go interview one of them people back in the day with the dance movement. Them boys ain't got as nourished most stuff than the people around here got now.
That's real.
Know what I'm saying? So people set the bar so high around here, higher than it ever been. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Okay.
So
I know lately, man, big things popping, man. Shout Us Forever, just released. Great project. Things is going crazy. But I gotta ask you, do you feel like Mo3 is bigger now in his death than he was alive?
Nah, I don't think he's bigger now. I can't see my name. I know a lot of people sit there and say he worth more dead than alive. Not no street rapper. Man, I lost so much when 3 died. I heard it all the time. He worth more dead than alive. RAINWATER sacrificed him. He getting a lot of checks out of Mo3. A street rapper get cash.
That's real.
Well, you ain't got to pay taxes.
That's real.
You see what I'm saying? Now I got to pay taxes. You know what I'm saying?
And let's be honest too, though, right? Because I never understood that narrative. Like, yes, one of the artists first passed away, just like we just lost DMX as well. He now, all the songs that wasn't charting in a minute, he's like charting right now.
Yeah, and I understand that, but when you come from a street rapper, a street rapper can walk in the local gas station and get a feature.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? A street rapper can go get $20,000, $30,000 a show and then come back and a nigga say, man, I'm gonna give you $10,000 to come to the after party. I'm gonna give you $5,000 to come to my daughter's birthday party.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? You go in there and get $10,000, $20,000 for verses and videos. You know what I'm saying? This year, just with me and Mo3, we wasn't making no show money last year. We were making number verses and videos, cash money.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is like, when a person first dies, things spike up for a moment. But as time goes on, it kind of plateaus back. And that doesn't work in anybody's favor.
No, because at the end of the day, like, the streaming money is cool though. Like, it's good money.
Yeah.
To streaming artists.
Gotcha.
If a streaming artist die right now, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's good streaming money.
Gotcha.
But when a street rapper die, you lose all street money, cash money.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
I feel it.
A lot of dope boys and a lot of street kids and individual 40 and 50-year-olds that listen to your music, get by your day, they don't stream your music.
That's
you see
real.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Boosie is not a streaming rapper, right?
Gotcha.
But Boosie every weekend packing out the shows 4 or 5 times a night.
That's real.
That is a street rapper. You see what I'm saying? That touch the streets. But when they present gone, they can't touch the streets no more.
And so then that means you lose money.
Yeah, you lose.
So that means, to clear it up, that means the value goes down because that artist isn't alive or it's a street artist.
Yes, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Okay. So Shot Is Forever, it drops. Last night, the listening session, the listening party for the album, amazing event, packed. You know what I'm saying? Everybody there who was somebody that rocked with Mo3 was in attendance, man. Like, kind of tell me about how did last night feel? I see you guys was holding up the plaque for So kind of tell me how last night felt for you, man. And
I mean, I was proud. I like the situation. Everybody singing my partner stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I love that sister. I love it. I hate he ain't here though. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, that's the best I can do right now.
Gotcha.
Bring a bunch of loved ones and people that really love Mo3. People walk up to me and be like, tattoos of Mo3 on them. Never met that man in their life.
Gotcha.
You know, the best thing you can say to humble me up is a person to come to me and never see me in person or never said my name, or I don't even know that person, and look at me in my eyes and say, I've been praying for you. That's real. A person that don't know nothing about you will pray for you.
Do you pray?
Yeah, I pray a lot.
Gotcha.
I pray a lot. Prayer helped me through this situation since Mo3 been gone. You know, I went through a depression time. You know, I lost a lot of money. Fell behind on my rent, everything. Ain't got my chains no more, nothing like that. You know, I was in a depressed mode. You know, I always thought that I just smile.
Gotcha.
I don't think, you know what I'm saying? But I always thought that money would never end.
I know after our last interview, I mean, a lot of people came at you as if there was a narrative being painted that RAINWATER was behind the death of Mo3.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Most hated blogger.
Yeah.
That was going in. But so kind of like,
man, one thing about that man, let me tell you, one thing about him, and I gotta see it. I gotta see it though, like, he went in on me for days, you know.
Days, it was like a month.
Yeah, months. I'm talking about every day. But you know, he called me. He called me and told me, woke me up at 5 in the morning. Bro, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I had it wrong.
What information was he getting for him to go so hard and then to have that complete 180 to say, okay?
He said from the girls and another individual. You know, he said the girls, they spent the night over Mo3 house. And, you know, and another individual, you know. And it never made no sense to me. Like, y'all don't understand, I'm over here struggling. I got my mama going to her savings. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I like, just straight up, like I'm over here struggling. And my partner gone, and I'm on the phone, they had to hear that shit. And y'all just throwing rocks at me every day, every time I get on the internet. The shit they was saying don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? It's goofy. I mean, like, the stuff they saying, like, goofy, like it's just goofy. Like, somebody was been in jail.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot of crazy theories going on.
Yeah, like they didn't understand. They didn't understand. You know, it made me realize that certain things you gotta keep your mouth closed. You know, that time we did the interview, I didn't speak on nothing Mo3 ain't never spoke about.
Facts.
So when you sit there and say I talk down on him, And not you, but you know, bloggers.
Yeah.
You didn't. I knew you never listened to my partner music.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Everything I spoke about, 3 had already painted the picture for y'all.
But even on top of that, when I was talking to people about it, it was like, oh, he talking down on 3. I said, did y'all not hear the question I asked? I said, what's some things about Mo3 that the public wouldn't know about him? You said he was funny and that he was tight with his money because he didn't want to go broke.
Yeah, he didn't want to go broke.
Again, you know what I'm saying? So it was
so everybody like,
it's like
they just like, they said, they, and I understand them, like, they did him like that. Mo3 got on live one time, so I told that world, Rainwater scary. They used to have my phone. You let Mo3 talk about you like that, you mad at Mo3 talk about you. Y'all don't know me, nigga. In his lifestyle, I'm scared. You gotta pat him down to make what you getting in my car with. You know what I'm saying? You like literally like you got a frisk, what you got going on? Nah, we ain't gonna do like that. Like in my lifestyle, what he had on, I was scared. You know?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just like, man, people take the smallest thing and twist it until they can't twist it no more. It's like you getting an orange and squeezing all the juice out of it. And still don't quench your thirst. You know what I'm saying?
So I know last night the event went well, right? No issues,
fights,
no hiccups, no nothing. Everybody came, got their physical CDs, they enjoyed themselves, you know what I'm saying, reminiscing of Mo3. But then a video happens last night, a live happens, and I believe it's the young lady that Mo3 was involved with.
Right.
And she was kind of she was going, you know, kind of going in on you.
Right.
What was your opinion on that live? Because you know she was on your ass a little bit.
It was goofy. Like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, first of all, me and Mo3 ain't never been involved in the same type of females. You know, how my females is light skinned. I can't handle Mo3 females. You know. I can't, if you fucking with them, I could handle Mo3 type females.
What is a Mo3 type female?
They act like him. They go argue, they go fight with him. You know what I'm saying? 3's like big old butts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't say the wrong thing because if I say the wrong thing, they gonna sit there and say I would turn down Mo3 females. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
Gotcha.
we like different type of females. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I mean, I'm watching her. You know, like I said, she said that Ryan had something to do with it. He was talking down on Mo3 and all this other stuff. And, you know, and that individual, you know, I never been around her like that, you know, at all. Really just was, you know, a short period of time, never said a word to her in person. That individual used to reach out to me when Mo3 died. You know. And, you know, he spoke highly about them girls. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
He did. He spoke highly about them girls. You know. But you know, I can't point my finger on it, you know. She might feel left out. One thing I can say is, if I pass away right now, I won't want nobody on the internet telling the world how she was fucking me, she was doing this, I was giving her money.
Right.
You know, Mo3 was a private person. As long as you ever been around and heard Mo3 music, you know, you can't tell me one of his baby mama names unless you from Dallas.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? So Mo3 kept his private life privately, you know.
With her going on the internet and defending herself because there's a lot of accusations coming at her, and the big theme is like Rainwater won't clear my name. Can her name, I mean, in your opinion, like
the way she do things, I'm not understanding it, you know. You tell the world that the Cyculated full of shit, but 3 only met the Cyculated from y'all. You know, when 3 died, nobody else answered the phone for you but me. And then you come back and tell everybody I'm full of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You call me the day after the funeral and say, Ryan, why you didn't tell us about the funeral? You know, then you go live the day of the listening party and say, Rainwater is the reason he a snake. What? And you was out of anybody around you, I was the only person to answer the phone for you. So it made me feel like, I lesson learned about that whole situation.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a lesson learned about that whole situation, though. You can't help everybody. Sometimes the same people you help. That Money Maya song got a lot of people pissed off. It's only two since the album dropped. It's only two people been mad and went live and talked about negative stuff about after the album dropped. It was her and another rapper.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So, if Money Maya is a bad motherfucker.
So that song going in, that one, you know what I'm saying, and Out the Gym.
Yeah.
These are probably the ones that people just really heat. I mean, not necessarily that's drawing ears. Not that people drawing ears to that one because of Mo3, but these are things that's jumping out as kind of controversial. Who are these people?
Yeah.
These subliminals. Who are they talking about?
Yeah.
Is Money Maya? Is she a real person?
Money Maya at the gym. They was one of the last songs. Money Maya at the gym. Slide on It was the last songs he recorded. So
So Money Maya is a new song.
Money Maya, new song.
Okay, because I know in my internet bag somebody was trying to say like, no, this song a couple of years old.
I got Money Maya when we recorded Money Maya on video tape.
Gotcha.
I got Slide on camera. I record. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. So like with the whole Out the Gym, because like Mo3 music is about him stepping, you know what I'm saying, sliding and all of that. But unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, Mo3 is dead.
Right.
Does this album make him look like he took the ultimate L?
Nah. He got the last word.
Gotcha.
He got the last word. And see, the way he out the gym. What did he say out the gym?
He said a lot of out the gym.
He said money on my head.
Yeah.
The price went up again. So he's saying from the time I told y'all there's a problem, this price done went up higher.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna spend again. You know what I'm saying? And so he broke it down. He said, I ain't gonna argue because they started it. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, like, I love that album.
It's definitely
it ain't my favorite. But I love the way he did his thing on there. Like he told some stories. Like he told some stories on there.
When you hit a narrative, we in a culture now where, artists diss the dead. That's the culture we in now. Somebody dies. People like to talk about it. They like to make fun of it. Where do you stand when we talk that where we are as a culture right now in hip hop when it comes to this?
I don't like it. Me growing up, it might be 20 people in one clique, and you be lucky one person had a deuce. You know what I'm saying? And then these rappers is taking each other's lives and just dissing each other and all that. Ain't no coming back for them people family. Ain't no coming back from that. Them people kids. So, the new generation, of rapping, and the way people live and the culture that we up against right now and living in, I mean, I don't know. I'm not liking it. Everybody got to walk around with a gun, Everybody stepping and sliding and
yeah. It's where we in now.
People see a dead body or hear about somebody getting killed, post them for a little bit, put their face on the shirt, go on about their business. Then you might hear the opposition putting their name in a rap.
Yeah.
A month, 2 months later. You know, I never been a fan of that type of situation.
Got you. Because as we all know, and it just is public information, is an elephant in the room. But like Trap Boy dropped 2 songs. One, what I'm saying, he was kind of telling his side of the story and the people he lost, and then he dropped another one. Um, um, what it's called? You gonna find out. I can't think of the name of the actual title song.
I don't listen to that type of music.
But and a lot of people was on Trap Boy, like, oh man, he doing all of this, he talking on Mo3 because Mo3 gone. But if, quote unquote, and hypothetically and allegedly, Mo3 did all these things on that side, can you not blame a person for having that type of stance?
Man, you should have went out there and fought when Mo3 approached you. You know, you should have had a nice little backyard one-on-one fight. You know, everybody shook hands and went about their day. You know, and straight up. You know, like 3 said, I won't argue with it because they started it. You know, you just had a little one-on-one fight. You know, that's the bottom line of the situation. It's a lot of parties in between that was going back and forth with them. I'm cool with you now. Oh, you just dropped a hot ass song? I'm cool with you now. Oh, you finna go out of town? You out of town and kicking it? Y'all doing the big over there? I'm kicking it with you now. They should have just stayed up. Pause. Come on, y'all, let's go and get in this room.
But it felt like there's no doubt in my mind that if the table was turned and something had happened to the other side and Mo3 was here, he would have been doing the same thing that Trap Boy was doing.
Nah, you just know. You should have went out there and fought.
Gotcha.
You know. And you can wake 3 up out of his sleep and say, hey, they want to come holler at you, look at you. I'm on my way. You know. We never should have got to this point when just a little backyard scrabble could have resolved the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? It's straight up like.
So with that saying, like with so many parties getting in between, rumor has it that in the midst of the beef, before Mo3 passed away, that Jay Prince himself actually pulled up to Mo3's spot and tried to help resolve that beef.
I wasn't there, so I can't.
Okay.
I wasn't there.
Gotcha. Okay. So now we in a place right now, man. Summer getting here. Things is heating up. Like you got your team, like Don. He signed with Empire, right? How does he feel about that, and when can he start moving around? Like when does he get the?
Don gonna be the biggest thing that came out of Dallas in the last 5 years when they get out house arrest.
Gotcha. Where's he staying with that right now?
We just building his story.
Gotcha.
The day Don get off house arrest, Don go pack out the House of Blues.
Gotcha. So he really got to be in the crib most of the time right now. You can't just music, just recording is really what he doing right now. Got you.
We ain't even got started yet. People putting Don on all kind of lists, and the way I'm listening to Don in the streets, and people ain't never heard Don or seen. Never seen Don. You know, Don ain't never did a show on a big platform outside of 635. That's why we signed Don. Don was the hottest thing, came out 635 in a while.
Gotcha.
They saying his words word for word.
How do you keep somebody like that from not letting it? I'll take it like this. How does he handle it? All this notoriety, haven't done much yet, but he's getting a bunch of fanfare. Like, how does he stay grounded in this time, other than house arrest forcing him to stay in?
It's true. For somebody, Don ain't seen the world.
Gotcha.
Don ain't seen nothing yet. And so people are really be in trouble. People are really be in trouble when Don starts seeing stuff. He's 19.
Oh, he's super young.
19. He the richest young 19-year-old in Dallas history right now.
in Dallas history.
Yeah. And yeah, you forgot I seen a lot of young 19-year-olds in my days.
You talking about rapper wise? We ain't
Rapper
talking.
wise.
Okay, not athletes.
Nah, rapper wise.
Got you. Okay.
He the richest 19-year-old rapper in Dallas history.
Okay.
And he humble. You know, you sit at home. You sit at home and play video games, and when it's time to go to the studio, he get his stuff and go like a field trip.
And then you got number 7. When you see number 7 in person, it look like he should have been getting ready for the draft. He like getting his suit ready for the draft, man.
I like 7. 7 had a name for a rap.
Yeah.
7 had a big name for a rap.
Speaking of that, I did see that little whole post where, back he had an issue with y'all with 3 for a moment, but that was reconciled. Like kind of What was that backstory a little bit?
7 was loyal to, people that he was around. He came around 3 and we all sat down and talked about it.
Gotcha.
He explained to him that, he didn't know nothing about 3, and he like what we all stand for and represent. So, they had their conversation about the whole situation.
Gotcha.
3 knew about it, 3 seen it.
Was it? And see, I call that conflict resolution. I feel like that's the thing that we lose now. Like a lot of people can't just sit. Because Clubhouse, I ain't gonna lie, Clubhouse was like Jerry Springer to me. You know what I'm saying? You just get on here and just see car crashes or people talking shit and talking bad because it's public spectacle. Nobody wants to look like a hoe in front of a bunch of people. And then especially you got women in there. I felt like it's not a place that things got resolved.
I liked it though. I met a lot of people I met a lot of people from Fort Worth.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Carter Park, I ain't never said a word to him day in my life, Payola and them, only people that was butthurt about the situation that felt like the situation that was spoken on about them was true.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Like, at the end of the day, sometimes people feel like they left out. I can call some of them individuals right now and say, hey, I'll put all of the pass. Come on, let me manage you. They jumping on.
You jump on. With everything that's going on and we're in with this, blogs, how much do blogs play a part in
beef? 50% of it.
50%.
60%.
So let's add another element: bloggers and fans.
Yeah. Fans add 25%. Because they put their 2 cents in, then the bloggers will pick it up.
Gotcha.
Half the time the fans is coming on the bloggers' pages.
Gotcha.
Sometimes rappers don't have that much of a beef. Like until the blogs pick it up. You know what I'm saying?
Now it's attack on the name, attack on the brand. Potentially, you can lose money.
Then they gotta run to the internet and take up for themselves.
Gotcha.
And then and then they go back and forth, and then watch the blog sites pick it up.
Gotcha.
Then half the time of the beef that started in Dallas, I don't believe this beef in Dallas would have went as far as it went if it wasn't for the bloggers. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that big until it hit the blog sites.
So what role should bloggers play then? Should bloggers ignore the beef?
They do their job.
Gotcha.
With this situation in Dallas, he won blog site page. He went to interview this person. Now nigga mention their names and songs. Going back and forth. At the end of the day, the blogger win because then the blogger posts the rapper died. And watch people come in and spam their page.
Yeah.
And move on to the next beef.
Got you. So what about the fault of the artist then? Like even allowing things to get to the internet for bloggers to even have some any type of content to even post about them.
That's the 25%.
Okay.
25% when the beef start, because it's not no big enough of a deal. See, if the beef was serious, a blogger would be posting that a rapper got shot from the beginning.
Gotcha.
Or killed. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Or they had a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And that would have been resolved. You know? But then when a blogger posts, bloggers got to stop posting arguments. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe rappers should stop posting their arguments first. Because it ain't like the blogs making arguments up.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, then you got the type of rappers that post arguments that looking for clout. Why would a rapper post an argument?
Yeah, clout.
Exactly. You are a rapper that talk about street shit. But you gonna post an argument?
Is it the streets, the internet now?
Nah, when you got rappers that's they say they spending and doing all this stuff.
Gotcha.
You know, you doing this, you showing guns every week. You ain't finna post no argument if you ain't living like this.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna post no argument. You just looking to post the real shit. You ain't posting no argument. So sometimes people gotta ignore the people that looking for clout. So we gotta stop this trend. You know, it's a trend to just sit there and argue and talk shit and post it. But then bloggers need to start posting saying, man, he on some motion. They got some real beef going on. I ain't even post this no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, let me both get y'all on the phone. Since I'm making money off y'all, let me get y'all both on the phone and try to resolve this, because y'all really putting money in my pocket. Not, you see what he said? Let me post that.
Gotcha.
You see what he said? Let me post that. Then when a blogger would take the initiative to go all the way to YouTube and post it on Instagram, then go to YouTube and make a whole nother video just to make some real money off of. And now you got commercials going through your beef. Now your beef is a reality show.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, damn. Like, so, you know, at the end of the day, to all the rappers out there, if your beef on YouTube and got commercials in there, that's some goofy shit. Y'all a reality show now. You know what I'm saying?
That's that's some real shit, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't never think of it like that. Damn, man. So, hey, man, I know summertime here, people over COVID, everybody getting out. Man, be safe out here, bro.
Yeah, I'm safe, man. I'm safe. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Lord's will. I walk in the Lord's footsteps, man. So, you know, I try to make my legacy, you know, bigger than anything that the city of Dallas ever seen before.
Yeah.
You know, I try to do things that people ain't never seen before. I try to stir people in the right way. You know, I'm signing rappers from nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and making them something. So, you know, I try to bring another flavor to the city of Dallas, that a person who will have no dreams or have nothing, only live by dreams, is a person that they can reach out to. You know, so, you know, a lot of stuff that people ain't never seen before. And so they try to turn me down because of that. You know, they got to turn me down because of that, you know. So I try to be safe, though, you know.
Well, man, I tell you what, man. Hopefully you and Kenny B can get things resolved, man. You know, he a young kid, bro. He trying to find his way,
man. That's not no serious problem, though. I'm glad he didn't pulled out a gun. I mean, he pulled out a phone, not a gun.
That's
you know
real.
What I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
There's
real.
some real situations going on right here. And for you to pull out a phone, and your tape called Spinaholic.
I mean, but
you filmaholic.
but
what?
I just feel like, man, you know, he technically, yes, he's grown by his age, man, but you know, he young, bro. He's still trying to find his way.
I understand that. So you know, don't bash me, and you know what I'm saying, make it like, you know what I'm saying, because he's trying to find your way. That's really not my problem.
Hold on, my bad, bro.
Yeah, that's the people. that's the people behind you. You know, should help you find your way.
That's real. So you don't feel like. Well, all I'm saying is this, and we end it on this. God forbid if I'm somewhere and I ain't paying attention, and you see my son in the street and a car is coming, and you know that's my son, I hope you will snatch his ass out the street so he don't get hit from that car.
Right.
And I'm just saying you don't have no responsibility or no, you don't have to do it, but I hope that you would. And I feel like Kenny B, Peanut Butter, these are young kids in the street and don't realize what type of car is coming from them.
Right.
And they think, you know what I'm saying, they young.
Because they were looking up to they was looking up to and they were following the directions of artists that was above them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was the problem of the whole situation. You know, I like a lot of them. I like right now Bugatti done turned this up into a real OG out there.
For sure.
You know, but he's still trying to find his way in the music game too.
That's real.
You know, so all the OGs out there with money, it's like, you know, they want to be rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
So, I mean, like I said, there's a lot of talent out there. I like Crazy Boy. Crazy Boy started getting around us. He got incarcerated. I like Crazy Boy. You know, I like a lot of rappers that was from over there. You know what I'm saying? I just believe that, you know, they be so angry because they want to get to the top, you know, and they get to beefing with each other.
Got you.
You know, one thing I can't say about it is, out there in Fort Worth, they shooting each other more than any other county in the state of Texas.
Yeah, that's real. They getting busy out there for sure.
And then a lot of them only getting views because they rapping about
ops and beef.
So I have been looking for a rapper from out there that could speak on what's really going on in them homes out there.
Yeah.
Cause you know a lot of rappers out there, they only talk about their beef shit. You know what I'm saying? But let me hear about them people who struggling to pay their rent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to hear about 30 Rich them out there who, that's his name, right?
Yeah, I believe that's right. 30 Rich,
he's the most successful person. He ain't selling dope, he's selling dogs for $30,000, $20,000.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's more to talk about out there. Niggas out there making a living off selling clothes. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's more to talk about out there than talk about some shit that ain't gonna matter 5, 10 years from now. Even like Lil Rodney. I like the little 12-year-old.
Yeah.
They misled that little boy so bad.
Man, that's sad.
You know, he think he's cool, walk around, you know. And you know, a lot of rappers in Texas, your first stops in Texas doing shows is Fort Worth and Tyler. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Outsiders come to Fort Worth and Tyler first. Go to the strip club in Fort Worth. Go to the colleges in Tyler. So, you know, sometimes they missing out on blessings in their home city. Because, you know, they think the only way you gotta make it is through beef. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing they rapping about, you know?
Well, I'll say this, man. Hopefully we can get it's not about one accord, man, but you doing your thing, man. You doing right by your camp because they kind of be chilling. You don't see too many issues with your camp. Mm-hmm. Continue to guide that light, man, and I hope that in the future when we sit down, man, now we talking about accolades, platinum, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. More things, man.
Yeah, it's cool.
So until we meet again, Rainwater, man, I appreciate you sitting down with me.
All right. Hey, look. I'm going to get my partner album.
You get it, for sure.
Yeah.